What's up, stupid people? You vote in that judge that sentenced Trump. He's a coward. He's a coward. He needs to be tarred and all of that stuff because he's a coward. He's supposed to sentence Trump, period, regardless he's the president. That don't mean shit. All right? He just let this son of a bitch get away, but he's a convicted felon now. He ain't supposed to. He can't even go to another country. Trump's fucked. He can't even go to another country. And he's talking about buying Iceland. He can't buy a fucking thing. He ain't got no money. He's a crook. Now, what caught my eye was two things today. One, the Republicans, again, is talking about cutting Social Security. So, you idiots that vote Republican, they want to make every disabled person homeless, every veteran homeless again. That's what they care about, cutting Social Security. They can't fuck with Social Security. Social Security doesn't have a damn thing to do with the deficit whatsoever. They got to replace back all of the money that the Republicans and Democrats took out of Social Security. Now, this guy here, Ralph Norman, Republican for South Carolina, congressman, and I guess that's his stupid wife. You could tell he's a racist motherfucker, Ku Klux Klan, okay? And he says here that they take it away everything.
Everything is on the table, and that includes Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
Nothing is sacrosanct. Nothing. They're going to put everything on the table.
That's what they told lawmakers. Everything is...
Every one of them has violated the Constitution, the freedom of the people. When will you stupid people wake up? I told y'all the time is coming where it's almost too late. We got to take over, get rid of Republicans and Democrats. They all have to go. They all have to go. Put out of office. Anybody any stores that these Republicans and Democrats live by, your neighbors, your friends, don't serve them nothing. No gas, no groceries. We got to start blocking them from buying anything. Anything. We got to take down the Republicans and Democrats from buying anything. Gas, food, clothes, the works. We got to put them out of business completely. In other words, we got to bankrupt them so they know how it feels to fight for their next meal. You see, these are devils. They are Satan. They are Shaitan. They are the devils. Okay? They are the devils. And you idiots sit back and write all of this. But by reality, they're going to do it because they are so fucking corrupt. They banned TikTok, claim TikTok is a national security risk. No, it isn't. They got to ban now. They have to ban. No ifs and no buts. They got to ban Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They have to because they are a national security threat. They have to ban Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter because they are a national security threat. Reagan was a Republican. And they tried the same shit to cut back on Social Security and everything else. Reagan's 2 words was, first of all, you put the money you stole out of Social Security back into Social Security. Social Security has nothing to do with the deficit whatsoever. These Republicans and Democrats have to be taken out of office. They are destroying the human lives of society. They are destroying society. That's what they are doing. And I noticed it was kind of funny how the fires in California started. And it's the same route of the fires started was towards the railroad line. The same way the fire started in California was exactly the same direction, the same area of the railroad line. These fires is no coincidence, man. These fires are set by our government, by BlackRock, because they want that land. They want that land. We got a fire chief that gets paid $750,000 a year. For what? For what? We got to cancel. We got to start bringing back the old laws, man, where these motherfucking Democrats and Republicans get paid by the day. $12 a day, that's it. There's no reason why these motherfuckers are making $130,000 a year when they're not doing shit but destroying this country. They are destroying this country. They are destroying the dream. They are destroying the people. It's time to put them out of office. When will you idiots wake up? So we're going to have more veterans homeless. We're going to have disabled people homeless, nowhere to go and nothing. When will you motherfuckers wake up, man? Then we got a fucking sex offender going into the White House. A criminal. That motherfucker can't even fly to another country. He can't even go to another country. Then you got this punk-ass judge that got paid under the table, didn't even follow the letter of the law or the Constitution. He needs to be out too. You're guilty of these charges. You will be sentenced just like anybody else. So now, people have to use the case of Trump, New York versus Trump. They got to use that case now to get the same charges. Discharge. They got to get the same thing. They can't go to jail for bribery. They can't go to jail for rape, molesting someone, sexual assaulting someone. They can't go to jail for that no more. They can't. If they didn't do it to him, they can't do it to the next person. But these idiots, these no good dog, racist, Ku Klux Klan motherfucking Republicans, and some Democrats, we putting everything on the table. Everything on, like he's a big person to say that. If I lived near him, I would make whatever gas station that we go to, don't serve them no service whatsoever. Ban every motherfucking Republican and Democrat from supermarkets, Target stores, gas stations. Ban them completely. Ban them from shopping. And if they order online, don't deliver it. They have no right to do business no more. They have no right to exist. They have no right to be in office. They are all traitors. Genocide. But now it's against all races in the United States. The veterans, the disabled, genocide, more homeless. When will you motherfuckers wake up? It's time to start World War III in the United States. It's time for a civil war. That's what it's going to take, a time for a civil war. We tired. We ain't taking this shit no more. It's time for a civil war. A civil war to break out in the United States. Take back our Constitution. Take back our dignity, our pride, our loyalty. Take it back and get rid of all of these corrupt motherfuckers from government, Republicans, Democrats, senators, presidents, Congress. Get rid of all of them corrupt motherfuckers. It's time to get rid of them all. It's time to throw them out of office. It's time. The military is so much cowards, and that's what our military is now. Number cowards. They took an oath, but they are cowards. They took an oath for a king, a dictator. They said, fuck the Constitution. They're cowards. Every branch of the military are cowards. Hong Kong, China. Corrupt government, get sentenced to death. You get sentenced to death. Philippines, you get sentenced to death. Singapore, sentenced to death. India, sentenced to death. It says in our Constitution, any part of the government, anyone that's in government, that includes the president, that violates the Constitution, commits conspiracy against the Constitution. The sentence is death. Death penalty. No ifs and no buts. No ifs and no buts. A new year start, and here it is, January 10th. We're putting everything on the table. We're going to cut Social Security, Medi-Cal, Medicaid. Social Security ain't got a fucking thing to do with the deficit, man. You motherfuckers, hey, asshole, governor.
On the table, and that includes Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
Nothing is sacrosanct.
Asshole, senator, Republican, governor of North Carolina, Congressman Norman, put back the Social Security money you stole with your racist ass. All of y'all need to be put up against the firing squad and executed like it says in the Constitution for treason. For treason, for murder, for genocide. Every motherfucking veteran we supposed to be getting together, taking back this fucking country, taking back our constitutional rights. Y'all so fucking corrupt, it's not even funny, man. Time is coming. Time is coming. Time is coming. You know, time is coming. And when it's time to vote, vote them out. Anytime they're talking about putting the veterans out on the street, more veterans out on the street and homeless and the disabled, because now they're saying we don't got a right to live. Only they do. That's what they literally saying. This racist white motherfucker out of South Carolina, Congressman Norman, saying we don't got a right to live. That's what the motherfucker's saying. We don't have a right to survive. When will you motherfuckers wake up, man? When will you wake up? I'm sorry that my family members fought for this lousy fucking flag. Fuck that flag. And fuck them. They're all traitors. Every Republican and Democrat and president is a motherfucking traitor of this country. They're all fucking traitors. Rapists. Child sex traffickers. Molesters. And you still vote these motherfucking cowards in the office. You people refuse to wake the fuck up, man. I told y'all it's going to be too late. I told y'all it's going to be too late, man. I ain't afraid to die. I'm ready to kill. You know, I'm ready to kill. I'm ready to fight for my constitutional rights. That's what I'm ready for. Then you got these motherfuckers banning TikTok. Them justices. I'm telling everybody right now, whoever's listening, you know these justices and these judges and shit going to your gas station to get gas and grocery stores, deny them service. Deny them all service. They took an oath to protect the Constitution. An oath. They oath and they pledge is to the corporations. which corporations have no weight. Like these motherfuckers, all of the lawsuits coming out now. You can't force us to have only electrical cars and you have gas. Who the fuck are you? EPA, fuck them. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you going to tell a citizen what he can't have, what he can't have? But you stupid people go for that shit. That's why y'all not going to do nothing. But we're going to fight for our Social Security and veterans pay. We're going to fight for that. We will fight for that. Because we got the right in the Constitution to overthrow the government. No ifs and no buts. We have that right by the Constitution to overthrow the government, held accountable every traitor, every person that committed treason against the Constitution. The penalty, what it says in the Constitution, is death. That's what it says in the Constitution, death for treason. And these motherfuckers is committing treason so many ways. And people refuse to wake the fuck up. It's time to get rid of all of the justices, Republicans and Democrats and presidents. If they're not for the Constitution and the people, they don't belong in office. It's time to overthrow this government. No ifs and no buts. It's time to clean house, like the old saying is, man. It's time to clean house. It's time to clean house against every fucking justice, government, Congress, senators, city council members. It's time to clean house. It's really time to clean house, man. It's really time to clean house. Get these motherfuckers out of office. No more backdoor deals, no more late night deals. No, it's time to clean house with these motherfuckers. It's time to hold them accountable for the oath that they took. And if they don't have an oath on record, on file, they're not even supposed to be in office. It's time to take our Constitution rights back. Fuck every justice, Republican, Democrat, presidents, fuck them all. They're all traitors. They are all murderers, genocide, conspiracy, terrorists. That's what this government is all about. Republicans, Democrats, senators, presidents, they are all terrorists. They are ISIS. They are ISIS. This country was built on murder, rape, and genocide. And they're doing genocide in the United States again. But now it's against white people too. Now it's against veterans and disabled people too. While these white motherfucking racist bastards got all of their money, stocks and bonds. It's time to get rid of these motherfuckers. It's time to put them out of office. And it's time to start executing everyone that betrayed the Constitution, that committed treason against the Constitution, people. It's time for the military to wake the fuck up. But they don't got no guts. They don't have no honor. Our military are cowards. We're the only country that has more cowards in service than any other country in the world. You got a one-man in one country that's kicking our ass, the United States military's ass. Then you got the fucking terrorist, Israel, with the help with our government that caused 9/11. We lost family members, friends, brothers, sisters, cousins, fathers, mothers. And you people still go with the government. Put these traitors in fucking office. That's what you do. That's what you do. Y'all don't want to wake up. we got a war coming in the United States, and it's going to hit hard. And the good part about it, I don't even think there'll be a Washington, D.C. no more. I really don't believe that there will be, because in 1973, they tried the same shit, the Republicans. Tried to dismantle Social Security. There was the biggest march in Washington, D.C. A lot of Republicans retired because they didn't get no votes no more. The same thing got to happen now against all Republicans, Democrats, and presidents. They are so corrupt and got their hand up the cookie jar so far they can't get it out. They got to put back all of the trillions of dollars they stole from Social Security. That's what they have to do. Social Security doesn't have a fucking thing to do with the deficit. It's time to get rid of these Republicans and Democrats and presidents. It's time to take them out of office. It's time to take them out. A corrupt president in other countries, they kill him. They take him into custody and they kill him. That's what they do in other countries. They move him out of office and they execute him for corruption. They execute every Republican, every government official for corruption they execute. We're supposed to be doing the same thing. Gravesites supposed to be filled up with every one of these Republicans, Democrats, senators, congressmen, presidents, all of them. Gravesites supposed to be filled up with them. They are so fucking corrupt. You got this idiot. He talking about he won't buy Iceland. He can't buy no fucking other country. Who the fuck he think he is, man? He ain't got no fucking money. Where's he gonna get the money from? Oh, he's gonna rob it from Social Security. Y'all fucking people are so goddamn stupid. Keep fucking with Canada. Canada's gonna cut the switch off for the United States. Canada's gonna cut the switch off for the United States. You ain't gonna have no fucking electricity. See? Oh, that's right. Y'all stupid. Y'all think we got our own electricity, our own grid. No, we don't. Everything runs from Canada. Everything runs from Canada and Mexico. See? We ain't got shit in the United States. We have never been the powerfulest country in the world. We have never been the richest country in the world. You've been all lied to, and you're still being lied to because you believe lies instead of the truth. That's how stupid American people are. You are pathetic idiots. We got the corrupt Justice Department, justices, from Clarence Thomas to the rest of them. He's married to a white lady, which you can tell that Clarence Thomas is the bitch of the marriage. And you could tell that she called him the N-word plenty of times. You could just look at her and tell she can't stand his ass, really, But it was a deal made with their marriage. So, Clarence Thomas was corrupt, still is corrupt. See, when you go into government, it's the dollar sign that buys you. You see, years ago, the FBI was created by J. Edgar Hoover. He created the G-Men. They were called G-Men. And what he did was he wanted to demolish corruption. Now, listen carefully. J. Edgar Hoover, the G-Men, never went after Al Capone. Okay, let's get that clear right now. That was a fairy tale story from the movies on up. Those are all bullshit stories that was made up by our government. Okay, what they did with Al Capone was they got him behind taxes, even though back then there was a still thing of law where tax code was never approved from either party, not from the Senate, not from Congress. Taxes was never approved. You see, that was never approved. And back then, no president ever went up on taxes back then. Okay, if your paycheck was $200, that's what you took home, $200 back then. Okay, and so J. Edgar Hoover started, and J. Edgar Hoover was a dirty motherfucker, man. He had dirt on everybody, every Republican and Democrat, every congressman. He had dirt on everybody, their whole families, man. And J. Edgar Hoover ran the biggest prostitution ring back then, too. Ran it from Congress, senators, Republicans, and Democrats. Oh, yeah, he ran the biggest prostitution ring. You see, and the mob used to help him bring the girls in from different states into Washington, D.C., from Chicago, New York. Oh, yeah, he ran the biggest prostitution ring back then. And people, the government has been so corrupted for centuries, ever since they went into office, man. You know, and the justices been corrupt too. There's been only maybe several justices that said, you know what, you're not gonna fuck with or change or rewrite the Constitution. And it was an African American justice for the United States Superior Court. He wore glasses. And then there was this lady. She was a justice. I forgot her name, but I like what she said. You could say anything you want. That's your freedom of speech, freedom of right. You can say fuck you, the hell with you, whatever you want to say. Writing, news, whatever. We're not going to violate the constitutional right that the forefathers put down here for us. Now you got these justices that get kickbacks to violate their own laws, to violate their oath of office. See, them motherfuckers there are supposed to be taken out and hung in public, like it says, for treason against the oath of office and against the Constitution. That's what has to happen. And I'm going to tell you, man, this motherfucker here, if a civil war break out, I hope this racist white motherfucker could get away quick, because they're going to go after his ass. You see, they're going to go after every Republican, Democrat, every motherfucking body in Congress. They're going to go after when a civil war break out, because that's just what happened in 1776. Boston Tea Party. People got tired of taxes. They burnt Boston ass down. Burnt it down, you know? And it's so ironic is that they still getting away and putting everything on the citizens. And you motherfuckers refuse to wake up. You refuse to wake up, man. You refuse to wake up. It's funny. We ready for World War III. I'm not going to lie about it. We are so fucking ready for World War III. I'm not going to lie about it. So ready. We are so ready for World War III. You know, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We got this. We still got the corrupt government. Still got the racism and everything else, from renting to everything. We still got. You know what is so ironic is that people don't understand. These motherfuckers can't just put these laws into effect. They can't. And they can't stop shit, because Social Security has nothing to do with the deficit whatsoever. I just unlocked it. Social Security doesn't have nothing to do with the deficit whatsoever. All right? And that motherfucker there, he's in South Carolina, so that's a Klansman state. You know, and I don't know how many Klansmen are in that state that voted for him, but they need to put his ass out and that dumb bitch that's with him out, you know, and that's the bottom line. Let me tell you, if I was governor, could come to my state talking that shit. You ain't gonna You're not going to take away no disability. You're not going to take away no veterans money. Nothing. Taxes are not going up. Taxes going down. The one that's going to be paying the high taxes are the rich motherfuckers. They'll be paying the high taxes. They'll be paying 100% of taxes. There will be no fucking tax exempt for no businesses whatsoever in my state. You violate the Constitution, you a judge, you a pig, cop, sheriff, deputy, you'll be held and executed for treason against the Constitution. Point blank. It's time to wake these motherfuckers up, man. We, the people, the Constitution says we, the people, we have the power to remove these motherfuckers out of office. We have the power to hold them on trial and put them to death. We have that power. We, the people. We, the people. We, the people. You see, we, the people. You see, but y'all keep voting these motherfuckers in office. That's y'all stupid. How y'all like it now? You Trump lovers and all of that shit. We got a criminal injustice as a president of the United States. Well, believe it or not, they were all criminals. Even George Washington was a criminal. He was a rapist. He raped the people and stuff. You know, he raped the slaves. He raped the Indians. So, you know, it really don't mean nothing. But the only reason why that right there should not let him be in office. That right there. Now we got the right to overthrow the government. We have that constitutional right. There's no ifs and no buts. 1776. We have the right to overthrow the government when they become too powerful. We have that right. We have that right. Anytime the government is committing treason against the people and the Constitution, we have the right to overthrow the government. We, the people, have that right to overthrow the government and put who we want into office. We have the right to change all government, Congress, Republicans, Democrats, senators, mayors, governors. We have that right. We, the people, have that right. Now, these fires, they all been set. The California fire, worst one. People died, people lost their homes and everything else. But you see what's so funny is now they want us to feel sorry for a lot of the actors and actresses that lost their homes, like James Woods. It's kind of funny how his house burnt down, but he said it was okay for the Jews to commit genocide, for Israel to commit genocide. Boy, karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. And it's so funny. They going on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and TikTok because they crying. They lost their homes in the fire. So fucking what? I lost my home in fires too. So fucking what? So fucking who the fuck gives a damn about you? You are all fucking traitors, man. Every entertainer in the United States are fucking traitors. You know, every one of them motherfuckers are traitors, man. They know fucking good. But you people, oh, I want to go to this concert. Well, y'all some stupid motherfuckers, man. I say it again. America got the stupidest people in office and the stupid society because you let these motherfuckers kill you. Take your loved ones. Take your kids. Take your grandfathers, your grandmothers. Violate human society rights. And you sit back and you accept it. They banned TikTok because we already knew they was going to ban it behind the corruption with the Justice Department. United States Superior Court is number of criminals. They damn selves, man. They're all fucking criminals. They don't know a fucking thing about the Constitution. They don't know a fucking thing about freedom of speech, freedom of the press. They don't know a fucking thing. Look up Ku Klux Klan versus the United States. They said, the United States Superior Court said back then, 1947, 1977, they said they got the right, the Ku Klux Klan's got the right to publish, to print, to boycott, to picket, hate speech and everything else. Curse, everything. They got that right. That cannot be taken away. Cannot be taken away. People are so stupid, they go by what the government says. They go by what this idiot that's going back in office say. He was never no good when he was a kid, and he's still no fucking good. And his DNA has to be in the system. Oh, yes. Since he's a convicted felon, they have to put his DNA in the system. And I bet anybody $100. $100. They're going to get a lot of rape kits hit on his ass. A lot of rape cases on his ass once his DNA hit the system. Once his DNA hits the system, they're going to get a lot of rape cases on his ass. Watch. That will get him out of office immediately. Oh, yes. There's no ifs and no buts. The CIA will take his ass into custody immediately. That right there, once his DNA is in the system, they're going to hit like crazy from New York. I'm telling you, they're going to hit like crazy from New York. Way back in the 70s. Watch. I'm telling you, watch. I remember that motherfucker used to go to Studio 54, man, and mess with those girls, man, and those prostitutes and shit out there. Man, let me tell you, we used to cut his tires. We couldn't stand his punk ass. And he had these little bodyguards, man. We used to fuck them up, man. You know, he was a punk then and he's still a punk now. You see? But y'all Trump lovers. Y'all Trump lovers ain't gonna have no veterans pay no more. Y'all Trump lovers, y'all ain't gonna have shit no more. How you like him now, you stupid motherfuckers? Yeah. He was a punk then and he's still a punk now. You know, just old fat motherfucker now. That's all Trump is. You know, he's a racist motherfucker, man. You know, it's funny how we get a clown and y'all put the clown back in office that caused all of this fucking debt from his last term, from the PPP loans. And now you got the Republicans going after Social Security, retirement, and everything else. That ain't their money. That's our money. We got the right to rob their houses. We got the right to burn down their houses. We got that constitutional right now. We have that right. They are doing genocide against us. Republicans and Democrats are doing genocide against us. There's no ifs and no buts about it. There's no fucking ifs and buts about it, man. So we got the same right to do to them as they do to us. We have that same right. Listen, people. These Republicans and Democrats that live in your neighborhoods, the stores stop serving them. Don't get them no gas, no groceries. If they deliver it, don't deliver it to them. Boycott all of that shit. Boycott the Republicans. Boycott the president. Boycott all of Congress. Boycott them. Don't let them allow it on your stores. Don't allow them to shop. Don't allow them to buy gas. Don't allow them to go nowhere in no fucking restaurant or nothing. Boycott these motherfuckers, man. Put them out of business. But y'all won't. Because y'all cowards. American people are cowards. Y'all cowards. Y'all will not fight for your rights. You will not fight for your child's life. You will not fight for your freedom. You will not fight for your Constitution. You're cowards. You're straight cowards. We trying to get the money up so I can run for governor. There's going to be a whole lot of shit, man. You ain't going to fuck with disability. You ain't going to fuck with Social Security. You ain't going to fuck with veterans pay in my state. Under no circumstances, I don't give a fuck what the Republicans up there in Washington, D.C. got to say. I don't give a fuck about what no president got to say. You don't run my state. I run my state. People put me in office to run the state. No, there'll be a whole lot of changes, man. Every motherfucking Republican and Democrat that went with Israel will be taken into custody immediately tried and convicted of treason. Immediately. They'll be held, tried, and convicted for treason and put to death, like it says in the Constitution. Anytime you commit treason against the Constitution, the penalty is death. That's what it says in the Constitution. Thomas Jefferson said it. Washington said it. They all said it. And that's what's in the original Constitution. Anytime you commit treason against the Constitution and commit war against the Constitution, the penalty for that is death. No ifs, no buts. No ifs, no buts. I'll be cleaning house. I'll be cleaning house for the people. For the people. These big corporations, now your pay ain't gonna be no $6 an hour, $16 an hour. You fucking crazy. You made these motherfuckers billions of dollars. They make fucking trillions of dollars, billions of dollars in profit every year off of your labor. No. My state, every employee in my state, except law enforcement, judges, Republicans, Democrats, anyone in Congress will not be having a high pay. It'll be back what it was back in the 70s. You get paid for the work you do. There'd be no such thing as you home and somebody's plugging in your vote. No. All of that corrupt shit will be gone. Because once you do that, you committed treason against the people. You'll be held accountable. But in my state, I don't give a fuck they don't like it or not. Everybody, every citizen will get paid $125 an hour in my state. Because if those fucking people can make trillions of dollars off of your labor, you got the right to come up. You have that right to live a normal, better life. They don't like it? You want to close your business down in my state? You're paying all of the back taxes on that property too. Everything. There ain't gonna be no tax exempt for no fucking body. You want to put electrical plugs in my state? You paying for them, not the customers, not the citizens are not paying. You're not getting no tax write-off. I don't give a fuck who you is. Not in my state, you ain't getting no tax write-off for your business and your shit. Nah, you're not getting no tax write. See, all of these businesses are open overseas. And the reason why they started moving everything overseas is because they didn't want to pay the health insurance. They didn't want to pay the high taxes for the employees. That's why. You see, that's why. No ifs and no buts. You know, it's 2025. Nobody should be making $16 an hour. You can't live off of that shit with high taxes. You're getting taxed for this, taxed for that. Nobody should be holding no 2-3 jobs. Fuck this society. Fuck the government. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to run for governor. Let me tell you, man. Military will be taken in custody. Everyone that committed treason against the Constitution and violated their oath of office. My military, my National Guards will be taking them into custody. Because you see, that's what the National Guards are there for, to protect the Constitution. The National Guards and the military is there to protect the Constitution. That's what they're there for. And whoever violates the Constitution and their oath of office, they're supposed to take them into custody. No ifs and no buts. Have a trial and execute it. Period. Everything they own is supposed to be taken from them. You see, they're not gonna have a chance to wire their money out of the state because everything will be froze on their ass. Everything, their bank accounts, everything will be frozen. They won't even be able to use their passports to go nowhere. They'll be taken into custody. They'll be tried, found guilty, and executed in front of the people, like it says in the Constitution. Period. You know? That goes for every law enforcement, every judge, justices in my state, Republicans, Democrats, city council members. It goes for all of them. They'll be held accountable. No ifs and no buts. I wouldn't give a fuck if you the president of the United States. You come rape somebody in my state, your ass going down. Your ass is going down. See, there'll be a law passed. You rape a child or hurt a child, you get the death penalty. You rape a woman, you get the death penalty. You commit treason against the Constitution, the death penalty. No ifs and no buts. You be executed that day. Like it says, taken out in public and executed so people could see. You took an oath to protect the Constitution, to protect the people, not your pockets. You corrupt, you get executed. Period. Period. You will be executed for your corruption. You, your family, them all. Because they knew about it. They never said nothing. See? There wouldn't be no more racism in my state. No. Because there will be a bill for African Americans. You see? You call a false call on a black person because he's black, you'll be tried 25 years in prison on a hate crime. Pays, cops, sheriffs, deputies will not be getting away with handcuffing anybody because you don't got no right to be handcuffing no suspect. None whatsoever. You kill a suspect, you and everybody with you will be charged for aiding and abetting of murder. You will all be charged and held. Tax dollars will not be going for your legal defense. That's your own responsibility. Get a public defender. You will not be using tax dollars for your legal defense. Under no circumstances. Under no circumstances. You got dirty cops, they will be on the list. It ain't talk about taking them off the list. No. You take them off the list, you lose your job. See? No. It's time to wake up, people. I go by two things that I believe in, and I believe in them very strong. I believe in God, Allah, and I believe in the Constitution. I took an oath to protect, to defend the Constitution. I took an oath to fight, to kill for my belief in the Constitution. And I will do that. I will do that. No ifs and no buts. I will do that. See, you call the police on a black person. First of all, they got to give you that person's information so you can sue that person. You got the right to sue that person for $200 million, period. Police officer assaults a suspect, you got the right to sue that motherfucker because there's no immunity, no such thing as immunity. That was all bullshit to put in there to protect them. No, that's bullshit. Every other state has already moved immunity, qualified immunity. There's no more. In every other state, there's no more. They starting to do it in California too. Qualified immunity is gone. Every other state has demolished qualified immunity. They should never be having qualified immunity anyway, you know? But no, prosecutor will prosecute them because if he doesn't, he'll go to jail for aiding and abetting and conspiracy. You see, your job is to prosecute corrupt motherfuckers. That's what you'll do. FBI needs to be back to the FBI. See, the president don't run the FBI. The FBI, again, for the last time, idiots, the FBI was created by J. Edgar Hoover. They were called G-men, okay? Always wore suits and hats. They were called G-men, all right? And they never carried guns until they did a bill for the FBI to carry guns, all right? That's right. They never carried guns before. They wasn't allowed to carry guns. Okay, the FBI wasn't allowed to carry guns then. Neither was the police. You see, the police is not a government official thing. The police are corporations. Okay? Well, people don't understand that. The only thing in the Constitution that says is about sheriff. That's the only thing in the original Constitution. It says sheriff. Supposed to uphold and protect the Constitution. It's supposed to teach his people about the Constitution, what they can do and what they cannot do. The Constitution is not there just for us. Constitution is there to keep them in check. Once they violate the Constitution, they have to be taken into custody and executed. No ifs and no buts. You see? And so when J. Edgar Hoover gave the approval, because they went through hell to get the FBI guns, Tommies, all of that shit. They went through hell to get them, you know? And it wasn't Al Capone's people, it was other gang members that was knocking them off. And they couldn't defend themselves, you know? So they turned around and J. Edgar Hoover says, okay, let me see. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start giving y'all Tommy guns. You know, when you go and crack them out, pull out your Tommy guns. Yeah. See, they was never allowed at first to have guns. No. Neither was the police back then. The only ones that was allowed to carry guns back then was the sheriff and deputies. Yeah. Yeah. But they never fucked with the Second Amendment. Never fucked once with the Second Amendment back then, because the people knew the Second Amendment was the Constitution. You didn't get your rights violated like it is now. Judges, if they was on the tape, they got taken down by the FBI. Judges, prosecutors, Republicans, Democrats, yeah, they got taken down by the FBI. There was only two agencies back then. FBI and the CIA came afterwards. See, the CIA started afterwards, you know. The CIA started after, because there was never no CIA until after the FBI was created. Yes. That's right. And back then, the G-men, three-piece suits, black hats, derbies, trench coats. And you see them come after you, man, you did some dirt. But you see, the FBI, what was so funny about the FBI back then was they did not really deal with too much crime. They dealt with crime and government. You see, that's what they dealt basically with, crime and government, from like kidnapping, extortion, blackmail. That's what they basically dealt with back then. You know, you giving a mayor $150,000 to pass a bill, $150,000. You know, that was basically their job, to go after the corrupt government, from Congress, Republicans, Democrats, senators, governors, mayors. That's what their job was. Like that ass boy, that house ass kisser, Adams. That motherfucker need to be in prison. That house nigga there, boy, need to be in prison. And they're going to have a field day with his punk ass when he gets sentenced. They're going to find him guilty. And I'm hoping he gets both state and federal time. And let that motherfucker go there where he fucked up all of them people when he used to be a cop. You see, that's what they need to do. Put that motherfucker, and you see, he black, so he gonna get prison time. There's no issue, no bust about it. That nigga, that house nigga boy there, Adams, he going to prison. Hey, no way, unless he suck a lot of dick, man. There ain't no way in hell that motherfucker ain't going. He going to prison. That jury's gonna find that house nigga guilty. That's one thing about New York City. When you think you talk too much shit about original New Yorkers and you fucked over New York, especially your speech, you boycott Israel, we boycott you, motherfucker, you just boycott your ass a ticket to hell, because that's just where you going. That house nigga Adam is going straight there to prison, and they going to whip his ass. That's what they're going to do. They're going to whip Adam's ass. He's going to be a bitch again, the real bitch that he is. Okay, that's what he gonna be. They gonna whip his ass. They ain't finished with Adam's ass. And the one that's snitching on him is his own people. His own inner circle is snitching on his stupid ass. His own people. And he's threatening the witnesses. So why this motherfucker is not in custody? That's the funny thing about it. That's nothing but a house nigga. Okay? He ain't got no power. So why his ass is not in custody for threatening? They saying on the news that he's threatening, intimidating witnesses and shit like that. Lock that ass house nigga ass up. Lock his ass up. And his own people in his own circle are the ones that's snitching on him. That is so amazing, man. That is, they bringing out a lot of shit about Adam, from corruption to prostitution to drugs coming into New York. Oh, they bringing out all kinds of shit about Adam's ass, man. I'm watching this on different news. I'm like, they gonna hang that house nigga, boy. And it's gonna be funnier than fuck. Everybody he fucked over, they're gonna be happy to see that motherfucker locked up, man. Yeah. They're gonna hang that house nigga there, boy. Now that's a house nigga. There's no buzz about it, man. Yeah. He was no good when he was a cop. He was dirty. And he's still no motherfucking good. You know? I only knew a couple of cops that were really cool people. I've never seen them do the race shit. I seen them a lot fuck with some white people, though. That's for damn sure. They hardly fuck with Puerto Ricans and blacks back then, but I seen them fuck up a lot of white guys, though, before. From the Bronx to Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Coney Island, Staten Island. I seen New Jersey. I seen a lot of them fuck up a lot of white boys before. But, yeah, boy. Adams, your ass is going down, man. Your people making sure your ass going down. You got nothing but snitches around you that hate your guts, man. They can't stand his punk ass, man. And he just fucked over the wrong person, man. That's all Adams did. And see, that's karma, man. Karma's a motherfucker. But I wish other people that fucked me over and lied on me, I hope they get karma like a motherfucker, man. You know, but yeah, them people that Adams fucked over, man, they went straight to FBI. They wasn't playing. They got tired of his black ass, you know. And Adams one racist motherfucker. To be a house nigga, he is one racist motherfucker, man. There's no ifs and no buts about it. And that's the worst kind of a racist person. A black being racist against their own kind is the worst thing in society, man. You know, and that house nigga there, that's just what he is, a house nigga. You know, you boycott Israel, we boycott you. You was a stupid motherfucker for even coming out of your mouth and say that, your house nigga. I know your ancestors are all turning over in their grave. How can that house nigga say that shit? Don't he know that he black? Don't he know that his ancestors were slaves? You fucking house nigga. Yeah, they going on. That boy going to prison. That boy going, and trust me, a lot bear me witness. A lot of them motherfuckers is waiting for him to get found guilty. A lot of them are waiting for him to go to prison. And he has to go to prison. No ifs and no buts. First of all, he black. Second of all, he a house nigga. They gonna throw the hammer out that motherfucker. No way he getting away or getting out of that shit. They're gonna throw the hammer down on his black ass. And they should. Peace out, man. I gotta take my medicine. I don't feel too good. Man, my heart is hurting. My chest is hurting me. Fuck, I think I'm having a heart attack.